Hi there, my name is Matt, if we haven't met. This is the Wednesday evening meditation variety show, and for extra variety we'll do a little bit of movement with our practice today. So as you probably noticed from the title, the theme will be the eyes, and I chose the eyes because not only is the breath a barometer of our mental state, but so are the eyes. So for instance, I recognize in myself when I'm meditating, I'll start to visualize something and I'll notice my eyes are looking upwards, they're thinking, they're kind of piecing together visual images. And so just like anything else, when we notice what our body, what our mind is doing, we can kind of gently bring it back to whatever maybe we need to focus on a little more in the moment. So to start this practice, I invite you to just very gently, and I mean just feather light, bring your palms resting on your jaw and super light fingers touching your eyes through your eyelids. So if you press too hard, your eyes will be blurry when you take your fingers off, but just for a few moments. Feel your jaw resting into your hands. It's making that a firm base to rest your fingertips on your eyes. Easy, natural breaths. Noticing if you can feel any twitchiness, busyness to your eyes. And then to really feel what all we have going on here, just move your eyes around a little bit. Feel them moving underneath your fingers. So left, right, up, down, circles, diagonals. This is just going to help us cue in to these unique sensations of the eye muscles. And then resting your eyes. Just start to slowly drag your hands down your cheeks. Let the traction of your fingertips rest and stretch your jaw ever so slightly. Jaw separates, mouth open, letting the hands come all the way down to rest on your seat. Just continuing to be mindful of how your eyes, your eye muscles feel. Bringing a little bit of movement in now. With the eyes still closed, gently bring chin to chest. Resting your head down, keeping your tall spine. Just resting the chin. And let your eyes begin to slowly open. Maybe blinking a few times if you have a little bit of blurriness. So from here, we're going to bring hands off to our sides. Full breath out. As you breathe in, let both arms sweep up overhead. And wherever the elevation of your palms is, let your eyes follow that. So when you're finally looking up, the hands are meeting overhead, maybe fingertips just gently touching. And then starting a long, slow breath out. Just trying to keep your eyes maybe not focused on any one thing. Just trying to match the elevation of your hands, maybe seeing your hands out of your peripheral vision. Breathing your way slowly down. Just one more time, tracking your hands out of the corners of your eyes and feeling them meet the field of your vision as your hands come together. So you can go ahead and interlace the hands and maybe reach them out a little bit of an angle. And then looking at the back of your knuckles, feel your palms pushing out, your gaze following your knuckles down. So whatever angle is comfortable, to just reach the palms out and find a little bit of movement in your neck. Maybe rocking side to side, whatever feels good with this stretch of the arms and the shoulders. We need to let the hands unfurl. We'll bring them back to our sides. So keeping the left fingertips down, we're going to bring the right hand up. But go ahead and look over at your right hand and follow it with your gaze, with your eyes, as you reach overhead. Taking one more breath in here. Opening up the ribs as you breathe in. And then gently releasing the hand as you breathe out. Feel your head slowly pivot to the other side. And so same thing, following with your gaze the lift of your opposite hand. Pausing overhead and taking an extra big, juicy breath into these ribs. Following your hand back down. Excuse me, my microphone slipped. So just taking a few rolls of the shoulders. I'm going to bring the gaze slowly back down. And we're going to follow again the corners of your eyes, both arms up. We're going to bring a twist in this time. So twisting to your left. Bring your right hand in front of you, your left hand behind you. Just looking off to your left, noticing what it feels like to breathe in a twist. You can always untwist a little bit if you've come too far. Bring your gaze just a little bit more, looking behind you. Looking over this left shoulder, and close your eyes. Feel the eyes gently stretching, looking further and further behind you. And then feel the eyes moving in a slow circle, looking up. Eyes closed, just the eyeballs looking up towards the top of your head. Feel your eyeballs moving, looking out of the twist. And then continue circling, feel your eyeballs looking straight down. Rest your eyes, sense of relief, disengaging the eye muscles. And we'll come out of this twist the same way we went in, breathing the arms up. And same thing, other side. This time, left hand coming in front of you, right hand behind, looking over your right shoulder. And then closing the eyes. So again, if you've come too deep in your twist, if this is uncomfortable, just untwist a little bit. And we'll do that same adjustment of the eyes, looking farther and farther away over your shoulder. And again, eyes are closed. We're just moving the eyeballs to look straight up. Feeling the eyeballs looking left out of the twist. And continuing that circle, eyeballs looking straight down. And eye muscles resting. So beginning to untwist. We will again slowly reach up. And this is where we get to practice in private, so we don't look too crazy. We're going to do lion's breath. So just to demonstrate real quick, we're going to breathe in up top. We're going to breathe out, elbows down and back. And while we do that, we're going to open the eyes and stretch the whole face. So tongue comes out, eyes open wide, like so, and big exhalations. So following along now, breathing in to reach up, maybe closing the eyes. And just as deranged as you can imagine, So we're not in a yoga class. Nobody can see you. Breathing in, reaching up. Again, elbows down and back. Great big lion's breath. So we'll do one more of those. Breathing, reaching. Feel your whole face, your tongue, your eyes stretching. And then release the arms to your sides. Maybe finding a few circles of your shoulders. And then resting your shoulders. Just take a little wiggle side to side in your seat. Just adjusting, getting more comfortable. Kind of switch into our meditation. I got a little thumbs up for the deranged lion breath. Thanks you. So finding your easy seat for meditation. Tall spine, easy shoulders. Feel your breath leveling out. After we tied it with movement and that lion's breath, just give the breath a few moments to become natural. And we'll maintain just a natural focus on the breath, but with some emphasis on muscles of the face and especially the eyes. So just like the breath is an indicator of our mental state, so are the facial and eye muscles. Just noticing how as we breathe, as we meditate, thoughts will come and they'll bring some kind of tension to the face. Maybe you notice the eyes are just naturally twitchy in the background. If you have extra busy eyes, it's always good to just let your eyes be very slightly open. Maybe even picking an object in front of you to just barely see with your gaze. Let the eyes be heavy. Maybe they'll close naturally. Feeling yourself breathe in the background. But for this particular practice, just acutely watching with your mind's eye. Muscles of face, especially muscles of your eyeballs. Noticing each time a train of thought might come. Noticing what that brings to your face and relaxing all the muscles of the face. almost as if each time you notice a thought, this surrender of facial muscles, maybe even shoulder muscles, it's a chance to reset your practice. Sometimes we catch ourselves in the middle of a train of thought. We didn't even see the beginning of it coming. And that's okay. Just noticing gives us a chance to surrender, to come gently back to the natural breath. If you need a little more, you can hear the sound of your breath. Feel your body moving against your clothing as you breathe. But again, extra awareness in your face, in your eyes. Sometimes you might notice your eyes are so kind of twisted up in thought that it might even help to gently open your eyes and then slowly close them again just to reset, to come back into this practice for a few more minutes. To seal this practice, you can draw your palms together, just briskly rub them against each other, and then bring this warmth of the palms back to your face as we began. So palms on your jaw, hands gently rested on your face, the very lightest of touch, fingertips to eyelids. Just feeling the warmth of your hands, letting the muscles of your face and eyes kind of melt into that warmth. Noticing maybe if your eyes are a little more relaxed than when we did this at the beginning of our practice. And letting the hands slide down to the heart if you like, just to close our practice here. So namaste, thank you for joining me. There's all kinds of scrolling to be had on our phones these days, and I think that really gets our eyes extra twitchy, so just a good chance to be mindful of that activity and maybe coming back to some of the elements of this practice to relax your face at the end of the day. So again, thank you for joining me. Good night.